Hey everybody, Melville here with your reading for the month of December. This is for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I did pull some initial cards to get an understanding, a baseline of what you might be experiencing right now. If this does not resonate with you, you may want to look at one of the other group readings and find out what sign you're aligning with, because it can be your rising sign or your moon sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be your birth sign. And normally once you figure out what sign you're aligning with me, then your readings will start to come into play, into alignment. So I do feel this energy of feeling a little disempowered around being able to influence your reality. And this is in ways of the heart, wanting new beginnings in relationships, developing more social activity, maybe a social circle, and it being challenging for you to do so, and that making you sad. And you know, I've said this for the last two groups, I'll say it again because I think this applies to all the signs, and that is that the energy in the collective conscious right now is highly charged. In December, Thanksgiving, starting around Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving, the energy gets very intense and dense. So because you have people who are regretful, guilty, in mourning, stressed out, joyful, like there's the gambit of emotions, all of them from both extremes, and it's very hard to keep yourself clear. So sometimes you may be feeling all these things that necessarily don't have to do with you. So you might be like, actually life is pretty good, or you know, things are fine, but why do I feel this way? You might be feeling this way and it doesn't have to do with you directly. But what the energy is saying is the desire to want to enrich your life with relationships. Maybe you were desiring a partnership, but you don't see how it's possible right now, or you don't see any way that it could even come to you because maybe you're not opening up any channels for that right now. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some other cards from a different deck to see how we can better clarify what's happening here. But in your wild card section is moving away from something. So in order to move forward in the future, move forward to a new future, you're going to have to let something go. You're going to have to walk away. And this is the energy that you want to bring in, this new beginning in the way of love and relationships and feeling. But you've got to close a chapter on something that's physically already closed. So like, sometimes we may close something out physically, but it lingers emotionally. And so it weighs us down. It drags our feet. Like it's like a ball and chain on your ankle, that you're dragging the past around with you. And it's important to close that out. And it's not easy. Man, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And it takes a lot of different tries from a lot of different angles to finally be free of it. But I strongly encourage you to do what you need to do to continue to shed it and let it go. Don't let it sleep. Don't let it lie, because it's just going to lay there and continue to weigh you down. You want it out of your energy completely. You want it gone. Okay? So, All right, so I'm going to pull some cards from the Sacred Traveler deck, which is by Denise Lynn. Let's see how this can assist us. Let me put that card back the way it was when I pulled it. There we go. In your future is the King of Cups, right side up, which is really great, meaning that you will here soon feel more in control and stable with your emotions and your relationships, and the possibility that that new relationships are possible. This is not gonna, you're not gonna stay in this energy. You're not gonna stay in this energy. So don't feel like this is just the way it is. This is just a moment in time. Okay, let's see what you have to say for me. Help us out here for December. For air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What do you have to say? And that came up too in another reading. Okay. And just want to pull 3 here real quick. I'm shuffling as fast as I can, you guys, but I do need to pull the right cards, and sometimes that takes a little time. Okay, that's the right card. And one more. That card came up. Okay, so while I get this third card out, I do see a repeating message from another group, which is passion and pleasure. Savor your life. So it's important to fuel the things that you want in the future. Fuel it with gratitude for what you have right now. So celebrate where you're at right now, how far you've come, what you've accomplished, what you've walked away from, what you had to let go of in order to be energized. So practicing gratitude and really acknowledging all that you have gone through and succeeded in, everything that you've succeeded in is what fuels your future. It will bring and give you energy by focusing on those things, sitting in gratitude. This is a really good card where there's a breakthrough at hand. So as I was saying earlier about social engagement, relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, there's a breakthrough at hand. And notice how it says breaking trail. So there's a lot of really intense work that has been done to make space for something new. It has not been easy. You are breaking up old ground. You are raking away dead leaves. You're doing all of this work to bring about this new energy, experiencing something different in the matters of the heart. And so it's a very important time right now. It's a very important time right now, answering the call. The time is now. If you're putting off anything, and I would have to say, this is coming to me in the ways of any spiritual, therapeutic things that you should be doing, such as journaling or a ritual of some sort, that you're like, oh, maybe I'll do that next week, or I'll do that in January, or do this, and like, stop putting it off. Do it now. Do it now. Because not as a warning, but more as the timing is perfect right now. This is when you should be doing that. So take that as you will, depending on who you are. It can mean many different things. Okay, so please keep in mind that these readings are intended for a group of people. And so the interpretation may be different for others, and only take what resonates with you. The Indigo Angel Oracle cards came through, which is interesting because I don't really use this deck very often at all, but I honored that that is what wanted to come in. So let's see what they have to say. And we're going to close this reading out with this deck. So for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, for the month of December, what do you have for us here? Oopsies. There's this one. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So the first card I pulled was Dreams. And okay. This is a dual meaning card because it is talking about your dreams, literally, and messages, interpretations based on symbols that are in the dreams that your subconscious, your higher self is communicating with you through your dreams, and that you might want to start looking up the meanings. And so it's easy to get kind of confused because dreams can be very detailed and outrageous, and you're like, there's no way that really meant anything. But focus on the symbols. So like if there's a horse in your dream and you're on the horse and someone kicked you off the horse and then an elephant came in, and just focus on horse, elephant. Okay, not all the crazy stuff that was surrounding it, because it's like sometimes it's a jumble of symbols, and the symbols are what are telling you the message. It's not interpreting the dream in a linear way. Yeah. Okay. So one more card so we can close this. There, I see it. It's this one. What's that one? Let's find out. Physical outlet. Okay. I really love this card. I love the design on that card. I love the dress. I love how the dress is flowing, the physical movement. Your body craves to be physical in some way. Your body wants movement. Depending on your health and your level of energy, this can be exercised in different ways. This doesn't mean you have to go to the gym and work out. This doesn't mean you have to be on the treadmill for 30 minutes a day. This could be as easy as waking up in the morning and stretching your hands all the way up over your head and down and touching your toes. At your level of being able to do it and listening to your body, what your body wants you to do, how your body needs it. You could just need a few good stretches. But that's really good for you right now to get more grounded in your physical body. And having a physical outlet helps you do that, it gets you grounded. And then also I did get the very important message of shielding. Okay, so this is in again, I really love the artwork on this card because she is, there's a glow around her. It's like she's in a bubble. At the same time, there's light in her hands. And so although she's like, as if someone's attacking her, I do think that it's more important. The imagery is more important than the fact that she's so powerful, that this light is coming from her hands and she has this shield of protection around her. So, and this says to me that you are a powerful being and you have an energy and a light that people want from you. And you are able to give that and do that, but you must stay shielded. You must be shielded and grounded so that you can navigate these tumultuous energies that are surrounding you. It is the utmost importance for you to have a spiritual routine for your energetic hygiene, for your aura, for your chakras, especially your crown. I feel in the emotion stomach area, like stomach upset, could be because you are getting energy you are picking up from other people. their energy, their sadness, their disappointment, their regrets over their failures and things like that. If you are not shielded, you will be feeling all of this and your body will be expressing it physically. And so physical outlet also helps you to break up that energy that you are getting. Some of it still gets through, even though you're trying to shield and keep yourself clear of it. Some of it can still seep through. You know, none of us are perfect, and there's no such thing as a perfect shield. There's no such thing as a perfect routine of spiritual hygiene. Things are always going to happen and get through. That's why we do things physically, to make sure that we are releasing anything that did get through, anything that's lingering on us. Okay, so I could go on, but I think we're going to let it lay just like that. Emotionally, in your social circle is going to grow and improve. This month is more about really savoring where you're at right now, practicing gratitude for all that you've done and where you are at in this moment, trusting that there is a breakthrough at hand, that a new change is coming, trusting that what didn't work out just couldn't work out. And in order to get all the good stuff in the future, you need to fully let go. Okay. So it's like 70 degrees here in Austin, and I have the windows open, so sorry for any noise that you may have heard. I don't know how much the noise gets through the video, but yeah, it's not as quiet as it normally is. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great December. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel so called to do so. And yeah, I'll see you in January. Take care. Bye.